Hi everyone, Honora here, and today I'm going to show you some exercises to do with a resistance band. Way easier to take with you on travel, and doesn't take a lot of space, and super light. So, let's get started. Alright, the first move we're going to do, basic bicep curl. So what I want you to do, I want you to take 2 steps onto the band, okay? So you can see my feet, okay? Nice soft bend in the knees, tuck your pelvis in so your back is nice and flat, okay? Make sure these are even so you can kind of move your feet until they are at the same height, okay? So you want the same resistance on each arm. Now, biggest thing with bicep curls, see, look, my little funny walk there. You don't want your elbows back, you want your elbows forward. So it isolates that bicep. So you're here and you're up and out. So sometimes doing bicep curls with the bands can be even harder because it's harder to keep your elbows out because there's a little bit of resistance there. See that? Up and squeeze. So from the front, it looks like this. Here, squeeze, squeeze. Up just like that. And then you can go right from here. Same leg position, you can also have your legs a little bit closer, up to you. Sometimes these ones you want to have a little bit closer foot here. And you're going to just do an upright row. Squeeze that core in nice and tight. Have a slight lean forward so that when you pull up, you straighten out and down. All the way up. See how high my elbows are? And down. Keeping your shoulder blades down so I'm not scrunching my neck. I'm not coming up like this. I'm keeping this down and making sure my neck stays long and I'm bringing up. Squeeze. Okay, so from the back, see how I'll keep my shoulders down and I come up. So I'm not doing this. See how short my neck gets? You want a nice long neck. Here and there. Now another really great chest exercise with these is just to pull apart. So usually with a band, if you're using the same band, you're going to want to double it up for this. You hold your arms out. Make sure they are out, okay, so they're not here. This is easier. I have more leverage. Less leverage here because my arms are straight. So I have to pull from here and use my chest. Pull. See how small the movement is? Now, if you want to feel like you get a little bit more out of it, you know, because sometimes people you'll feel like you're getting more out of it because you're getting further out. Up to you. I like to just do the little squeeze here when you double up. And really keep your shoulders down, same thing, neck nice and long. And you're pulling out. Out. Here. Here. You can even kind of see my chest flex when it comes up. Okay? Those are really simple arm exercises. Full, you got your shoulders, you got your biceps, you got your chest. Okay? Now what I want to do is I want to go over the position of a rocket pose. Now that's pretty much just like you're in a lunge. A lot of people do them for rows, which you can even do with this. But it's pretty much just going over a basic lunge form again. So if someone has you in what's called a rocket pose or just a stationary maybe lunge and doing like a lawnmower row here, so you can even do it with the band here and pull it up. See how aligned I am? See how I'm in an angle? I can even go here and do a little bit more. The biggest problem I see here is you're leaning too forward this way. Okay? That's putting a lot of pressure in this front knee. You want to make sure you are in your heel. You can wiggle your toes down and you're leaning forward, but you're keeping this super tight. Another thing, if you're supporting yourself, you support yourself on your upper thigh. Okay, so if I'm here, rowing like this, upper thigh, I'm not on my knee. because if I push on my knee, I'm going to lean forward, then you're not going to have that support. This is really great to kind of change up your weights if you're in this kind of position, rather than just being in a bent over row like that. Okay, so from the other side, looks like this. Here, making this a 90, okay? Leaning forward, and you pull. But make sure all your weight is in that heel, tucked in nice and tight here, and this is that rocket pose, okay? Weight here, not here. All right, so if you need some easy weights, go get some resistance bands and add those in. Super easy. See you next week.